Imagine chatting about your day, your hobbies, or even small problems, and feeling confident every time. Here in the English listening room, you will hear English the way people use it in real life. Short stories, fun conversations, and simple words will help you speak naturally. No long rules, no hard grammar. Just friendly English you can use today. Every episode you will listen, repeat, and understand English easily. You will learn new words, practice speaking, and enjoy small stories from real life. So grab a cup of tea, sit comfortably, and let us chat in English. Your journey to speak English with confidence starts now. Chapter 1. Chatting about your day. You wake up in the morning and stretch your arms. The sun is shining and birds are singing. You feel good, today will be a new day. You think about what you will do. You brush your teeth and wash your face. You eat breakfast. You might have bread, eggs, or fruit. While eating, you think about your day. What will happen today? You leave your house and walk outside. You see your neighbor. You say, "Good morning, how are you?" They smile and answer, "I am fine, and you?" You say, "I am good, thank you." You feel happy because you talked to someone. At school or work, you meet many people. You say hello to friends. You ask, "How was your morning?" They answer, "It was good. I went for a walk." You listen carefully. You also tell them, "I had breakfast and read a little." Talking about small things is easy and friendly. You might see a dog or a cat on the street. You say, "Hello, little friend." You feel calm when you notice small things. You remember these moments because they are simple and nice. After a busy morning, you take a break. You drink water or tea, you sit quietly. You think about what you did. You can say to yourself, "I am doing well. Today is nice." These words are positive. They make you feel good. You meet a friend in the afternoon. You ask, "What are you doing now?" They answer, "I am walking in the park." You smile and say, "I am also going there. Let us go together." You walk, talk, and laugh. Talking about your day makes time happy. In the evening, you go home. You eat dinner and relax. You think about your day. You say, "I did many small things today. I talked, I walked, I enjoyed." These words are simple, but they are important. They tell your story. Before you sleep, you think about tomorrow. You say, "Tomorrow I will wake up early. I will talk to more people. I will enjoy my day." Thinking and speaking about your day helps you learn English naturally. You feel ready for a new day. Chapter 2. Meeting new people. You are in a new place. Maybe it is a school, a park, or a cafe. You see many people, some are smiling. Some are busy, you feel a little shy. You take a deep breath. You remember meeting new people is easy. You can start with a simple hello. You walk to someone and say, "Hello. My name is Lena. What is your name?" They smile and answer, "I am Sarah." You say, "Nice to meet you, Sarah." Now you can ask small questions. You say, "Where are you from?" They answer, "I am from the city." You reply, "That is interesting. I am from here." You listen carefully, you smile. Talking is fun when you ask friendly questions. Sometimes people ask you questions too. They may ask, "What do you like?" You answer, I like reading books and listening to music. They say, me too, what kind of books? You answer, I like stories about adventures. You feel happy, you are sharing your thoughts. You can also talk about simple things you see. You say, I like your bag, it is very colorful. They smile and say, thank you. I like your shoes. Small compliments make people happy. You feel good when you make someone smile. When you meet new people, you can share your day too. You say, today I walked in the park. I saw many birds, it was nice. They answer, I also went to the park. I saw flowers. You laugh together, you feel connected. Sometimes you feel nervous, that is okay. You can start slowly, you can smile first. You can say, I am happy to meet you. People like friendly words. You do not need long sentences. Short sentences are easy and natural. After some time, you feel more confident. You say, do you want to drink tea together? They answer, yes, let us go. You walk and talk, you laugh. Meeting new people becomes easy when you are friendly. At the end of the day, you think about the people you met. You say, I met new friends. I spoke and listened. I shared my ideas. Meeting new people helps you practice English. You feel proud and happy. Tomorrow you will meet more people and enjoy talking again. Chapter 3. Fun at the market. You go to the market. The market is full of colors and sounds. People are talking, children are running. Vendors are calling, fresh vegetables. Fresh fruits, you feel excited. You walk slowly, you see many things. You see apples, bananas, and oranges. You see tomatoes, carrots, and potatoes. You smell flowers. You hear music from a small shop. Everything is new and interesting. You want to buy an apple. You walk to the fruit seller and say, hello. How much is one apple? The seller smiles and says, it is $2. You say, I will take 3 apples, please. You give the money and take the apples. You say, thank you. He says, you are welcome. You feel happy because the conversation was easy. You move to another stall. You see a bag you like. You ask, how much is this bag? The seller says, $10. You think and say, can I pay $8? The seller laughs and says, okay, $8. You feel proud, you learn to ask and bargain. You see a small shop with drinks. You ask, can I have some water? The seller gives you a bottle and says, here you go. You say, thank you. You drink slowly. The water is cold and refreshing. You feel good walking in the sun. You hear children laughing. You see a man selling toys. You say, how much is this toy? He says, $5. You smile and say, I will buy it for my little sister. You pay and walk away. You imagine her happy face. In the market, you meet people and talk. You say, good morning. You ask, where can I find bread? They show you the way. You learn new words like bread, vegetable, fruit, toy, and bag. Every small talk teaches you English. When you finish shopping, you feel satisfied. You say, I bought fruits, a bag, and a toy. I talked to many people. I learned new words. You walk home slowly. You remember every conversation. The market is not only a place to buy things. It is a place to talk, listen, and learn English naturally. You feel happy. Tomorrow, you will go again and speak even more. Chapter 4. Talking about hobbies. You wake up in the morning and think about your hobbies. Hobbies are fun things you like to do. You feel excited when you think about them. You love reading books. You pick a small book from your shelf. You sit near the window. You open the book and read slowly. The story is about a little cat who travels in a big city. You smile and imagine the cat's adventures. Reading makes you happy. After reading, you call your friend. You say hello. What do you like to do in your free time? Your friend answers, I like drawing and listening to music. You say that is nice. I like reading books and playing football. You listen carefully to your friend. You feel connected because you are sharing your hobbies. In the afternoon, you go outside. You take a football with you. You see your neighbors in the park. You ask, do you want to play football with me? They smile and say, yes, let us play. You kick the ball and run. You laugh together. Playing your hobby makes you feel free and happy. Sometimes you try something new. You say, today I will try painting. You take colors and paper. You paint a tree and a small house. It is not perfect, but it looks nice. You feel proud because you tried. Trying new hobbies helps you learn and have fun. In the evening, you listen to music. You say, I like this song. It makes me feel calm. You sing along quietly. Music is simple, but it makes your day better. You think about the songs you like and try to remember the words. It is a good way to practice English. You can also talk about hobbies with people. You say, I like reading books and playing football. What about you? They answer, I like painting and cycling. You smile and say, that is interesting. Maybe one day I will try cycling too. Talking about hobbies is fun. You learn new words and ideas. Before sleeping, you think, today I read, played football, painted, and listened to music. I shared my hobbies with my friend. I learned new words. You feel happy and ready for tomorrow. Hobbies are not only fun. They help you speak, listen, and enjoy English in a natural way. Chapter 5. Handling everyday problems. You wake up and see it is raining. You do not have an umbrella. You feel a little worried. You say, what should I do now? Everyday problems like this happen to everyone. You decide to go outside slowly. You see your neighbor. You ask, can I share your umbrella? They smile and say, yes, of course. You feel happy. Asking for help is easy. People like to help when you are polite. At school or work, sometimes small problems appear. You forget your notebook at home. You say to a friend, I forgot my notebook. Can I borrow yours? Your friend answers, sure, you can use mine. You feel thankful. Saying thank you is very important. Sometimes you do not understand something. You might not know the meaning of a word. You raise your hand and say, excuse me, I do not understand. Can you explain? The teacher or person explains slowly. You listen carefully. You say, thank you, now I understand. Asking questions helps you learn English. You may also lose small things. Your pen or bag goes missing. You say, "Have you seen my pen?" People look and say, "Yes, it is on the table." You feel relieved. Simple questions can solve small problems quickly. You can solve problems politely. For example, you are in a shop. You buy bread. Later, you notice it is not fresh. You say, "Excuse me, the bread is not fresh. Can I have a new one?" The seller smiles and gives you a new one. You feel happy because you asked kindly. Sometimes problems make you nervous. You might spill water or drop something. You take a deep breath and say, "It is okay. I will clean it." You do not get angry. Staying calm helps you handle problems better. At the end of the day, you think, "Today I had small problems. I asked for help. I solved them politely. I stayed calm." You feel proud. Everyday problems are not bad. They are chances to speak, listen, and practice English. You learn new words like help. Explain lost, fix, and calm. Before sleeping, you smile and say, "Tomorrow I will face problems and solve them. I will speak English and be friendly." Everyday problems make you stronger and confident. Chapter 6. Sharing stories and experiences. You sit comfortably and think about your day. You remember small moments. Sharing stories is a fun way to speak English. It helps people know you better. You call your friend and say, "Do you want to hear something interesting?" They answer, "Yes, tell me." You start your story slowly. You say, "Today, I saw a little bird in the garden. It was singing on a tree. I watched it for a long time. It was very cute." Your friend smiles and says, "That is nice. I like birds too." Stories can be small. You do not need long sentences. You can say, "I ate a big ice cream today. It was chocolate. I felt happy." Simple words make your story clear. Your friend can imagine everything easily. You can also share something you learned. You say, "I learned a new word today. It is adventure." It means an exciting experience. "I read it in a book." Your friend says, "Wow, I learned a new word too. It is amazing." Sharing small lessons is fun. You both learn together. Sometimes you talk about feelings. You say, "I felt nervous today before speaking in class. But then I tried and I felt proud." Your friend listens carefully. They say, "I felt the same yesterday." Talking about feelings makes stories real and interesting. You can also ask questions after telling a story. You say, "Have you ever seen a little bird like that?" Your friend answers, "Yes, once in my garden. It was very small and colorful." Asking questions keeps the conversation going. Even small mistakes are okay. If you forget a word, you explain it. You say, "I do not remember the word, but it is like a small trip." Your friend understands. Speaking naturally is more important than being perfect. At the end of the day, you think, "Today I shared stories. I listened to my friend's stories. I learned new words and phrases." You feel happy. Stories are a fun way to practice English every day. Before sleeping, you smile and say, "Tomorrow I will see something new. I will share it with my friends. I will enjoy talking in English." Sharing stories makes English easy, natural, and exciting. Chapter 7. Small talk like a native. You are waiting in a bus or sitting in a cafe. People are around you. You want to speak English, but you feel shy. Small talk is a friendly way to start talking. You look at someone and smile. You say, "Hello, how is your day?" They answer, "It is good, how about you?" You say, "I am fine, thank you." You notice that small talk does not need long sentences. Simple words are enough. You can talk about the weather. You say, "It is very sunny today." They answer, "Yes, it is warm and bright." You continue, "I like sunny days. They make me feel happy." Talking about simple things is easy and natural. You can also talk about places. You say, "Have you visited the new park?" They answer, "Yes, I went there yesterday." You say, "I want to go too, it looks beautiful." Asking questions keeps the conversation going. Sometimes you talk about news or events. You say, "Did you hear about the music concert?" They answer, "Yes, I heard. It is this weekend." You say, "I want to go with my friends." Maybe you will go too. Talking about events makes small talk fun. You can also talk about food. You say, "I like this coffee. Do you like it?" They answer, "Yes, it is very tasty." You say, "I drink coffee every morning. It helps me wake up." Talking about daily habits is easy and friendly. Small talk is not only speaking. It is listening too. You listen carefully to the other person. You nod, smile, and answer politely. You say, "That is interesting." Or, "Wow, I did not know that." Listening makes small talk smooth and enjoyable. At the end, you feel happy. You say, "I spoke to someone new. I listened and shared ideas. I used simple words." You feel proud because small talk helps you speak English naturally. Before leaving, you can say, "It was nice talking to you. Have a good day." The other person smiles and says the same. Small talk is friendly, simple, and fun. Doing it every day helps you learn English. Make friends and feel confident.